Good morning, everyone. I am M. Monisha, and today I am going to talk about something that affects every earning individual: filing of income tax returns, also known as ITR. Filing our tax returns is not just a legal duty, but also sign of being a responsible citizen. In this presentation, I will take you through who needs to file, what documents are required, how to file step by step, and what happens if we delay the process. What is ITR? Income tax return is a form through which we declare our income, deductions, and taxes paid to the government. Filing ITR is important because it ensures transparency of income and it also helps the government in national development. It allows us to claim refunds if extra tax was deducted, and it acts as a proof of income when applying for loans, visas, or government benefits. So, filing ITR is not just an obligation, it's a financial habit and a smart responsibility. Who needs to file ITR? Not everyone is required to file returns, but it's important to know about who must. First, individuals whose income exceeds the basic exemption limit need to file. For example, under current norms, people below 60 years with income above the limit must file their return. Second, senior and super senior citizens gets a slightly higher limit. Apart from income based rules, there are mandatory situations too. If income is below the limit, you must file if you have a foreign assets or foreign income, hold unlisted equity shares, and have deposited large amounts in bank accounts or spent about certain limits or electricity or travel. Essential documents required. Before we begin filing, it's important to gather all the necessary documents. Some key documents are Form 16 from your employer, Form 26AS or the annual information statement, bank statements showing interest earned, investment proof like PPF, ELSS or insurance, loan certificates from home or education loans, donation receipts for claiming deductions under Section 80G. Having all the documents helps us file accurately and avoid errors. So now here is the step-by-step process for filing ITR returns. First step is registration and login. Visit the incometax.government.in website and register or login using your PAN card and using Aadhaar card is linked for smooth verification. The second step is select the correct ITR form. Choose the appropriate form based on your income type, for example ITR 1 for salaried individuals. Third step is fill in details. Enter your personal information, income deductions, and verify pre-filled details from Form 26AS. Fourth step is validate and submit. Use the validation tool to check for errors, review the form, and submit it online. The fifth step is verify your returns. Verification must be completed within 30 days either through Aadhaar OTP, net banking, or by sending a signed copy to CPC Bangalore. And now the important deadlines for filing the income tax returns, and we are going to see that what happens if you file the income tax return very late. Deadlines are very important when it comes to ITR filing. For most individuals, the due date is 31st July of the assessment year. For business requiring an audit, the date is 31st October. And if you miss the due date, you can still file a belated return before 31st December. However, missing deadlines can lead to many consequences. Here is some of the consequences, which are: it leads to late filing fees, interest on unpaid taxes, loss of carry forward benefits, and in serious cases penalty or prosecution. So, filing on time is always better. It saves money and peace mind. So, as a conclusion, to sum up, filing our income tax return on time is not just about compliance. It reflects our honesty and contribution to the nation's growth. By keeping documents ready, filing before the deadline, and verifying properly, we can stay stress-free and financially confident. Thank you.